Now that we have set the bottom, or we know how to do a calibration, we know how to do a new brake job, what we're going to do now is tell the computer what system it's measuring. So we have to know the slack adjuster length or the radius, which is from the center of the camshaft to the clevis pin. On these, they're 5.5 inches. So what we do to set the radius is go into a setup mode. We shut off the system, turn on the system, and hold your finger somewhere around the center until after Eagle Eye Brake Monitor. There. Now it's loading the setup program. So is this a new brake job? No. Do we want setup mode? Yes, because we're going to set up the slack adjuster length. It could be a 6-inch slack adjuster, it could be 6.5. This is a 5.5. We're going to say yes for setup mode. Now it says, do you want to set the bottom, set the radius, or set the stroke? The radius is the slack adjuster length. That's what we want to set to 5.5. So we go set radius. And it'll say, well, what axle? Front, back, whatever. So we're going to go, we'll select an axle. So we go plus to go, and it goes to 1, it goes to 2, 3. No, we want the front axle. So we're going to go down to 1. We say select axle 1. And it'll say, what is it? 5.5, 6, or 6.5. And we said it's 5.5 inches. So 5.5. Set the radius at 5.5. So there, we're done. We can shut the power off and turn it back on, and when it reboots, it will know that the front axle has a 5.5 inch radius. You repeat this process for each axle to let it know.